Following on from our recent Grand Prix update here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I thought that I'd do a little update on Ice Splash, which is behind me, and the river caves, which, as I'm sure many of you know, have been closed for the majority of the season here at the Pleasure Beach. Ice Splash has been closed all season, and river caves has been closed since the first weekend of the season. The update on Ice Blast a couple of months ago at the start of the season was that it was indeed waiting for a part, but at the minute Ice Blast is still closed here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's unknown if it will reopen, or if they are still waiting for that part, or if it is never going to reopen. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't have a definite answer. I mean, it's still closed, but they may well be waiting for a part from S&S or another manufacturer who may be able to get this ride open. But as we are now approaching July and Pleasure Beach's peak season, with not only the summer season but the illumination season to follow, it would be a surprise now to see Ice Blast reopen, considering it already isn't open. However, could be wrong and we could see it for the summer season.
Well, the thing is, like, it's clearly going to need some access to it as well, and with the busy summer season coming up, you've got to think how you're going to get all the equipment you need in here to be able to do what they need to do with it, you know. So I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to see it this season.
No.
I'm going to call that. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong. I'd love to see this thing back running again.
Pleasure Beach is now open. Of course, it's open daily. So when are you going to get your crane in to take out what needs replacing and putting back in? It's, you know, it's not something I'd even considered.
Yeah, like it could be done, but like it would cause disruption. So.
Yeah, it's one of those things that maybe they'd have to do between opening hours. You know, come in at 6 o'clock, do what needs doing, take some out, come in the next day, put it in. I don't know how you would do it, but obviously, same as Grand Prix, if they're going to work on it in park hours, they're going to cause a lot of disruption to what obviously is a busy area. We've got Valhalla over there. I say it's busy, it's not, but it is still a busy area of the park. Yeah. So yes, access is a very good point, something I hadn't considered every time we've covered that in videos. So yeah, point well made, Stephen.
Well, if I was actually in charge of this project now with Ice Blast, the amount of money that I think is going to have to be put into it, I think it is quite substantial. Yeah. I don't know, like I could, you know, it's just, it looks like it needs a fair bit of money spending on it, just looking at the state of it at the moment. Yeah. I honestly would consider contacting S&S and seeing, like, can we modify it into a different experience? Yeah. Like the actual, the structure looks fine, like the actual tower. I'd be tempted to say, look, what can we do to turn it into a drop tower? What can we do to maybe alter that experience, make it into a combo tower? You're going to spend a significant amount of money on it. Maybe it is worth changing it into a combo tower or modifying it into another type of experience. Just throwing it out there. I think it'd be a good thing to think about.
PlayStation 5, the ride, now a combo tower. That'd be brilliant.
It would be good.
There is a lot of rumours about this whole area of the park, Stephen. I don't know how far we could delve into those rumours, but other things in this area might be changing as well.
I think that would be a good thing.
Yes.
I think that this part of the park has been a little bit neglected. Valhalla is fantastic, but the entrance and the Ice Blast being shut and just down that end, I would like to see it all freshened up. Like the fountains are nice, but like everything else in the area could do a bit of a sprucing up.
So we've moved on from Ice Blast over to River Caves, and as we mentioned earlier on in the video, the River Caves is still closed here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and we are heading into the main summer season. From an exterior point of view, it doesn't look like anything's changed with the River Caves, but from the rumours that are going around, it is some sort of trough issue. I don't know if that's to do with leaking or with the way the boats are going around. I really don't know for sure what the real issue is. There's a lot of rumours, and there always is with Blackpool. But what we know is that there is some sort of issue with the River Caves, and it remains closed here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I think the best way for Pleasure Beach to deal with this situation from a PR point of view would be to put some sort of statement out. Yes, we are really sorry, the River Caves is closed for the rest of the season, or it's closed for the summer, or for however long it's going to be down. And just, I don't think guests are entitled to know everything, but I think from a season pass point of view, a lot of people did renew their passes not knowing that the Grand Prix River Caves and Ice Blast were all going to be closed in 2024. And again, I don't think people are entitled to know the full details, but I think it would be good to get a update from the park in terms of what the planned maintenance is. Is there a plan for it reopening this year? Is it going to reopen next year? Are they reimagining it? Is it closed for good? Because I think people do deserve to know that are paying customers, even if they don't need to know the full details. So we'll bring you in, Stephen. What do you think about that?
Well, to be fair, with River Caves particularly, we don't really know what's going on with it. And I think that obviously someone somewhere does know what's going on with it. And I think that you can turn a negative into a positive quite easily, because you can start building up the hype for its reopening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, you know, if it is going, the hype for whatever's going to replace it. Yeah. I think you can be a bit too secretive.
Yeah.
Like, all it takes is like some kind of actor to be placed around the area about what it's going to become.
Yeah.
Be a bit mysterious about it, you know. No one knows.
No, exactly.
People start talking about it, get the social media hype going, you know. I think that's one thing that they are a little bit weak on here, and I think something like that would be really good for these closed rides to get them like excitement about them reopening.
Finishing the video under Mr. Funshine. So that is pretty much everything we have to say for now about Ice Blast and River Caves. Hopefully those attractions do return to action here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but for the time being they are both closed as we enter into the main summer season, and it'll be interesting to see what the future holds for both of these popular attractions here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So many thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comment section below what you think is going to happen with those rides. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.